some neighbours in the same block of flats I live in were members of the club, and they invited me down. The wine was cheap, the sunset's behind me, and it was an excellent choice. And then about 2 years later, they kept arguing that I should become the honorary secretary. I didn't want to because I was a new member, but after a while I got persuaded. The club when I joined had quite an old membership, and we wanted to try and get younger people involved. And also it had a bit of a problem in as much as the lease was only 10 years rolling lease, and it also needed refurbishing. The Sport England grant would enable us to turn the windows into fold-back doors, have a proper sports floor so the floor in there can be used properly, and a whole new frontage and a whole new door this side, so that the riverside becomes our entrance rather than the back alleyway. We'd like to increase membership by 10 to 15% per year on sailing and canoeing, but to have a massive increase of use of the clubhouse during the day. So we're aiming to have a Pilates class, a yoga class, any class, Scottish dancing, we don't care. Anybody that wants to come and discuss using the clubhouse during the day will be most welcome. It first started at the dinghy show at Alexander Palace in March 2011, when the RYA have an annual conference, and we were told at that time that Sport England would be doing this sort of grant. It was hard work, and it was a tremendous amount of writing and preparing and calculating, and we finally pushed the button and sent this form in September, about 3 days before the deadline. December 21st, I looked at the computer, no email, and about 1:30, 2 o'clock, my mobile phone rang, and it was Darren, the person I'd been dealing with at Sport England. Congratulations, you've got the money. When we had the official cheque handing ceremony with our local MP, Edward Davey, about 30 people got time off work and came down to make a crowd. It was very, very good. Everybody is very, very excited, but also I think some of the older members are nervous about change, so there has to be a lot of involvement and discussion with everybody. But the fact that the club is now secure, because as well as getting the £50,000 a few months ago, we managed to get a 50-year lease from the council and a matching lease from Hampton Court Palace, so the club is now secure for the next 50 years with £50,000. It's great. The club's 123 years old. It originally was further up by the gazebo. We got this clubhouse in 1969, and it was a sail loft, and the members converted it into a sailing club. So they had to literally lower the floor, and they did get a grant for a new roof. They literally built the whole place.